Hi everyone, welcome to today's Math CEO activity, Analyzing Graphs. So before we analyze them, let's first ask, what is a graph? A graph is a way to represent information, typically the relationship between different quantities, visually. And that's really why graphs are so useful. It's because they allow us to represent information through pictures, lines, curves, bars, many different ways, and these all correspond to different types of graphs. And when we see the information, it's much easier to understand what's going on than if the information was just presented to us, say, in number form or numerical form. So, what kinds of information or relationships can be expressed or represented via graphs? Here's an example. Suppose I'm a middle schooler and I'm curious about how many hours my peers spend on the phone, and I'm also curious about how many hours they spend studying. So I can go around asking all my friends, all my classmates, and collect the information. Um, and here's, say, I've drawn three people from my class and I've written down the information that I collected after asking them how many hours they spend on the phone versus studying. Now, I might also think, I might conjecture or speculate that maybe there's a relationship between these two things. Maybe if I spend fewer hours on the phone, then I have more time to spend on studying. So if I wanted, I could also plot these points or this information on a graph with hours spent on the phone being on the x-axis, hours spent studying being on the y-axis, and see if any kind of pattern emerges. We won't do that now. It'll take us in a different direction, but this is just some motivation for graphs in case your student asks why they're useful, etc.